This is 7 National News, and in our top story, the UAE and Saudi Arabia have signed an agreement to establish a coordination council between the two countries. The signing ceremony for setting up the Saudi-UAE Coordination Council was held on Monday at the Peace Palace in Jeddah and was attended by the Crown Prince of Abu Dhabi and Deputy Supreme Commander of the Armed Forces, His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan, and by the custodian of the two holy mosques, King Salman bin Abdulaziz Al Saud of Saudi Arabia. The move, according to a report released by Emirates news agency WAM, is based on the shared religious, historical, social and cultural ties between the UAE and Saudi Arabia, as well as the desire to consolidate the relations and bilateral cooperation of the two GCC countries. The agreement states that the Council will meet periodically between the two countries. The Abdulla Al Ghurair Foundation for Education, one of the largest privately funded philanthropic education initiatives in the world, today announced the launch of its Al Ghurair Open Learning Scholars Program. The program is the first of its kind in the Arab world, and it will make some of the best STEM education in the world available to Arab youth through innovative online and blended learning, accredited degree programs and recognised credentials. According to officials, the program is designed to give youth who may not be able to travel or forego their current employment the chance to access high-quality education from across the globe. The first collaboration of this program is with the Massachusetts Institute of Technology, the world's top-ranked university in the QS World Ranking and a leader in open learning, to fund the development of two new programs as part of a new form of credential known as the MicroMasters. The first of two MicroMasters credential offered in the program will be in the area of data science and management and will be directed towards training statistics-enabled professionals to better understand the ever-increasing complexity of today's global challenges. Participants in the MicroMasters program must complete 5 individual online courses to earn an MIT credential. Students can then apply to complete a master's at MIT or another university or seek highly competitive employment opportunities in reputable companies across the region. Additionally, the foundation will soon be announcing other collaborations with leading universities that are at the cutting edge of open learning.
This is a historical day for us, where we signed this collaboration with MIT, the #1 university in the world, and we're bringing high-quality education online to all Arab students wherever they live. So now today they don't have to leave home, they don't have to leave their job. They can do this MicroMaster with MIT while they're enjoying working, and they can do this on the side and getting the certification from MIT. Our goal is to make a difference in the Arab world. We want to change the way the employer, our institution, our government look at education. This online learning will also revolutionize the way the Arab students can access knowledge and information and get degree and certificate. This will also, disrupt the classical education system. So there will be a lot of challenges, but I'm quite excited about now education more and more will be accessible to a lot more Arab students.
Well, we are focused on science, technology, engineering and mathematics, both in our regular program as well as our online program. The collaboration with MIT today that we announced is focused also on STEM education, and the first MicroMaster is going to be in data science and management. We're targeting the area of STEM education and these specific courses that we have funded with MIT because these are areas of education that are highly demanded in the Arab world. They're very much the skills that are required for young people to work in the jobs of the future, and they're currently not available in the Arab world. So we're bringing new education online for youth here to access.
Expat workers in Dubai are to be educated about labour rights and their duties under a government training initiative launched this year. The Workforce Training Institute, which was set up in 2014 by the Crown Prince of Dubai, His Highness Sheikh Hamdan bin Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, comprises representatives from government departments including Dubai Courts, Dubai Police, the Permanent Committee for Labour Affairs and the Ministry of Human Resources and Emiratisation. After an initial period of development, the institute has reportedly begun preliminary training for around 100,000 of Dubai's blue-collar workers, representing the first phase of its activities. The second stage is set to begin in 2017 and targets workers in the construction sector, while phase 3 is scheduled to commence in 2018 and aims to train up all remaining expat employees in the Emirate. The courses are free and compulsory for all blue-collar workers in Dubai, but the institute has not specified exactly to which industries or income brackets the training applies. Courses are divided into 3 main subjects, which are labour and contract legislation, culture and society, and occupational health and safety. Many top public and private sector companies attending Careers UAE have launched new programs to help develop high-performing Emirati graduates become future leaders in their industry, while also aiming to provide them with the necessary skills and support systems. While talking about their newly launched program at the Careers UAE fair, representatives of Majid Al Futtaim stated that their new graduate management development program, called Tamuhi, is targeted at UAE nationals, and successful candidates will be given an opportunity to work across a number of Majid Al Futtaim business units that best suit their abilities and interests. It was mentioned that this program takes place over 9 months every year, and this year 15 spaces have been allocated for Emirati graduates and prospective students. Also attending the event was the Knowledge Human Development Authority, which has launched two new programs for talented Emirati graduates with the aim of giving them an opportunity to implement their ideas and spark their creativity. More than 110 public and private sector exhibitors, including various universities and academic institutions, are attending the 3-day event, and organisers are hopeful that this platform will help in providing more choices for young UAE nationals to advance their careers, while also allowing them to play their part in UAE's success story.
We've launched 2 new programs specifically for Emiratis. One of them is called Servant Leader, and mainly the Servant Leader, it targets Emiratis with no work experience, either fresh graduates from universities or Emiratis who would like to work but they don't have a particular experience. So the Servant Leader is a 2-month program with a stipend that will expose them to all the service areas within KHDA. They'll be asked towards the end of the program to come up with projects that will enhance our services. This is one program. Another program, we call it Entrepreneur at KHDA, and mainly it attracts Emiratis who has been in the workplace for some time, and they feel that they've reached a stage where they cannot implement their unique ideas. What we say is, you can implement them in KHDA as long as it will serve our stakeholders in a better way.
Actually, in Majid Al Futtaim, we have 65% of the top management that are locals. We are in line with the strategy of the country, and Majid Al Futtaim is hiring locals by choice. We're giving them a lot of advantages, and at the end of the day, we are here to develop their skills.
Motorists in Abu Dhabi will no longer receive a 50% discount on traffic fines in a bid to deter motorists from committing road offences. Brigadier Hussein Al-Harthi, Director General of Central Operations at Abu Dhabi Police, was quoted in a local report stating that Monday's announcement was in response to the increase in traffic-related offences and road deaths in the Emirate. In June 2010, police introduced a 50% discount on unpaid traffic fines, although motorists who committed serious offences would still have their vehicles impounded and accumulate 24 black points. Brigadier Al-Harthi said that the number of deaths on the Emirates roads increased from 54 to 77 in the first 3 months of this year, compared to the same period in 2015, adding that the Emirate has recorded 489 road accidents so far this year, compared with 477 in the same period last year. The main causes of accidents were sudden swerving, failure to observe a safe distance between cars, excessive speed, poor lane discipline, and red light jumping. Dubai Municipality has launched a series of intensive campaigns to combat mosquitoes in more than 30,000 locations around the city. The head of the Pest Control Department of Public Health at the municipality explained in a local report that the rainfall that took place in April has led to an increase of mosquitoes. The department will be following specific plans and programs to combat the insect spread, with working teams having scanned 30,720 construction sites in Dubai during the past 4 months to monitor the cause of the spread. According to officials, fines worth 100,000 dirhams were issued against construction companies for violating public health and safety regulations, which may have worsened the situation. The department has also increased surveillance in airports, seaports, horse stables and racetracks, public parks and natural reserves through advanced self-functioning mosquito traps. The municipality is also urging residents to report infestations with disease-transmitting insects such as mosquitoes, flies and rodents to the Public Health Department through calling the toll-free number 800 900. Finally, in the bulletin, Friends of Cancer Patients has called on companies and institutions to join its I Deserve a Life campaign during the holy month of Ramadan. The humanitarian initiative from the Sharjah-based Patient and Family Support Group aims to collect alms or zakat from individuals and organisations to pay for treatment for cancer patients who cannot afford it themselves. To highlight the importance of the campaign, which runs until the end of Ramadan, teams visited a number of government authorities and private sector institutions in Sharjah, providing those they met with an insight into how they can participate. Officials from the FOCP also clarified that donations to cancer patients can also be done throughout the year via different platforms. Supporters can give money by sending an SMS with the word LIFE to 4425 on Etisalat or Do to donate 10 dirhams. Money can also be deposited directly into FOCP's official bank account at the main branch of the Sharjah Islamic Bank. The Sharia law that governs the initiative is based on an official fatwa given by the Permanent Fatwa Committee in the Emirate of Sharjah. The declaration approves covering medical treatment costs for the poor and deprived, using the zakat fund under the conditions that it is only used when patients cannot afford to pay the cost themselves, and secondly, that the financial aid provided covers treatment only.